Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Vesta Angels Tarot. Oh no, how y'all doing? Hope everybody is well. Um, I really don't know what your title is. I'm still trying to debate. Should I do a zodiac roll call? Excuse me. That's crazy. I didn't even have to sneeze until now. I don't know if I should do a zodiac roll call or should I just do a regular spread. Um, excuse me. That's a big omen. Somebody really wants to get something off of their chest. So some of y'all should have already gotten some type of message. Okay. Um, gotten some type of message. Okay. We got volume, so that's good. I want to make sure that I had volume on here. Yeah, should I do a zodiac roll call real quick or should I just do a spread? When cutting the deck to get a picture for your thumbnail, we got patience is required. So whatever you are waiting on is going to take some time. For some of you, it could be by summer, and that's just what it is. It could be better financial gains for you. So whatever you're doing right now can be like the setup of it, the start of it. Hey, Miss Linda, I missed you. Thank you so much for always being there and leaving comments and interacting with the channel. I really appreciate it. It helps me to keep in the algorithm. Okay. Some of you also may be having or deciding to move by summer. Um, you said do the spread. Okay, Miss Linda said do the spread. But we're gonna keep this card out just in case. And remember, I don't pick what the reading is. Everybody don't want to hear always about love and romance. A lot of people like to hear about money issues, what's going on in the world. If I can tap into things like that, I just say what I see. This is a collective message, so keep that in mind that all of us are really on the same, supposed to be on the same frequency, which is love, you know. But all of us are still going to have ups and downs and issues and stuff as karma. But the frequency for human beings is supposed to be about the exchange of love, forgiveness, prosperity, um, higher frequency, right? Higher vibration, because that's the closeness to source. Remember that source, the divine, however you want to say it. Um, it's within all of us. Okay, we're made in the likeness of the divine. So by that being said, just remember that. I don't know why they got me saying that for right now. But when I was kept shuffling and cutting the deck, I kept seeing the Lover's card again. Not the Lover's, the Two of Cups, the Devil card, the Nine of Pentacles, um, the Ace of Cups, I said, didn't I? And the Chariot. Some of you that have been, and Hermit. Some of you that has been single for a while. Love is trying to come in. Okay. Now, a lot of times it's blockages that we purposely put and do on our lives, on ourselves, to prevent connections to happen, um, because of the different ways that we feel or because of our frequency or vibration. But we are created to be paired with another human being for closeness. Now, I understand about past relationships and trauma and everything like that. Um, So I don't know why I'm channeling this. Somebody here is about closeness, a sense of rejection. Okay. So there it go again. So now it's got the Queen of Swords. Y'all seen I shuffled a little bit and then I just split the deck. So yeah, Two of Cups, like I said, and the Queen of Swords, rejection. Now the Queen of Swords, she don't necessarily reject, but she does have a sense of don't come my way unless you're coming correct type of energy. A RBF, resting B face. Okay. Where that you can may not be very approachable, but that may not totally be you. This is also somebody who is becoming or needs to be more or very decisive about an interest in somebody. Now, again, that may not be happening right now for you, and this is not about an ex. Even though it's Mercury retrograde, Mercury itself is about communication. It's not about bringing an ex back to you. Now, you may hear from an ex, okay, and this is why the Queen of Swords is showing her face, his or her face, because they still want to, um, touch on the subject about the closeness, the love that was expressed, had, or done at some point in time in your life. Now, if this is about a new person, then, like I said in the beginning, be very careful about being a Queen of Swords. You can be very decisive. You can be like, hey, you need to tell me A through Z on the first date so I'll know to go ahead and cut this off, right? That's a sense of rejection because maybe you can just be platonic friends. That's still a sense of closeness, right? Everything don't have to be a together we live together marriage type of love relationship. It also could just still be friends, okay, as a sense of closeness. Two of Cups again, see there with the Five of Pentacles. Because of the sense of rejection and being over analytic, you could still be feeling left out in the cold or still be in that sense of frequency and or vibration, okay, up to another 5 years. Okay. Yes, because of K2 and Rahu also, that's already going to be 18 months. So you're already having to deal and go through that sense of transformation in your life. You really will start by January seeing a lot of significance dealing with Rahu and K2 as changes, okay, for the next 18 months. Like I've been saying months before, the past couple of months, people who have been together that a lot of people felt like they would never get divorced or separated. What did I say? Will be separating and divorcing. A lot of things, secrets, and all that stuff will begin to be revealed and will come out. Okay? And I also said that a lot of people who thought they would never be in a love or be in a relationship or be married will have that. Now, it may not be instant for everybody, but it will be in the works for the next 18 months. Okay, so now we have Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Like I said, leaving that sense of frequency, and this is a collective, right? So everybody, leaving that sense of a relationship, job, career, financial status in your life right now, feeling less than, having less than, very much financial troubles and struggles. 5 to the 8, that's an increase, right? So if you do 8 minus 5, that's going to be the 3, right? So, or you know what I mean. So that's Three of Pentacles. Collaborate, working together, coming up with a plan. It doesn't necessarily for everybody have to be with another person, but for your life period, your mindset, your frequency, your vibration will begin to change if you haven't already been seeing some epiphanies about it. Okay, dreams about it, writing it out, thinking it out, dreaming it out. But you will be making different plans and having different plans for the next 18 months. You will not stay in this financial um, drag. You know what I mean? You will not stay in this financial struggle um, for the next year and a half. Um, because it is something that you will begin to work on. And again, differently is going to be love, partnership, friendship for some people, gaining new sets of friends, new communities, new neighborhood, right? New people to talk to over the phone. Um, and then for some people, it will be a shift in your job, career, and money. One more time. Oh, I'll drop my thing. Eight of Pentacles to the Five of Wands. Yeah, like I said, any struggles when it comes to working on your plan, working on your finances, leaving other people, out of your business, quit telling everybody everything all over the phone, okay, giving your power and your energy away. Also, people will give you their own feedback. They'll give you their opinion of what you tell them that you're about to do, or I'm about to move, or I found this house or an apartment. And then a family member, like, I wouldn't stay over there if I was you, you know. Oh, I never did like that neighborhood. Oh, that's a cheap neighborhood. And, people always, Five of Wands, got to put their 5 cents in, right? They got to give their opinion. They got to be some type of conflict in your life. But I feel that a lot of you are already working on eliminating that, okay? If you're not, source is eliminating those conflicts out of your life. Um, Things that has been limiting you from um, gaining more money, okay, more money making ideas, being around the wrong people. Also working on you with see that magician, working on you as the magician, okay, of different ways to be more open. Remember, the magician is a single person, okay. You are the creator, as above and so below. That's what it is, right? But the magician is a representation of, you must do the physical work here in this realm. What's already meant for you is in your plan, is in your journey, is in your destiny, is in everybody's, you know. Um, but you, as the magician, you have a lot of different things here to choose from, to work with, and to manipulate with. It's just about, what are you going to choose next? Okay, and that's going to be the next card of how to get something started, how to evaluate something, how to help something come in. A way of, what am I going to use next to help me work with my situation, to get it up off the ground, to get it started, to collaborate with somebody. Okay. So this is also Virgo and Gemini energy. You don't have to be a Virgo or Gemini. It's the point of the magician. You are the creator of your own journey and world. Yes, it's predestined. Okay, according to the scripture, it's predestined. But you also help to create some obstacles and some positivities that go on in your life. So you need to be, as the magician, choosing how to help to eliminate things in your life that are causing conflict, and also, as the magician, how to create better circumstances. Thank you, angels. Okay, so you're going to choose the cup off of the table here. You got the wand, the sword, the cup, and all of that, pentacle, right? So as the magician, you're realizing, as your own creator, on your journey, on your path, you're about to use next a cup. Now, you're not about to come out the gate as a queen of cups. because even though you may have all that love and emotions and everything like that to give, you're holding back. That's why we seen the Queen of Swords, right? With the sword extended out, which is part of the tools here on the table. But your next course of action is a cup. Cup is working as the magician on your own feelings and emotions on how to start over with that, because this is a page. A page energy is new experiences, learning anew, starting over anew, or learning like a new skill, hobby, position, relationship, right? But even if you meet somebody starting out platonic, you're going to be a page to them or about the situation. I'm only going to offer you this cup as a page because I'm getting to know you. I don't know if it's going to turn romantic, platonic, friend, whatever, right? So, as a new experience with this new person, new idea, new connection, as a magician, you're only going to offer a little bit because this is going to be a whole new experience for you by have been single for a while. Now, the magician does not indicate if you've been single for years, months, weeks, okay, but it is starting out as the magician. And it's also telling you, as the magician, starting out with the Page of Cups, be happy. Let your fluidity of your feelings and emotions, that's why the fish is in the cup. You know, the fish also in the Oracle and Tarot is about abundance, prosperity, flowing to you. When you're in that vibration of contentment, happiness, fluidity, of expressing your feelings and emotions, and staying in that higher realm, of vibration and frequency, it keeps flowing around you and it will flow back to you. Okay? More better than just being a Queen of Swords. There's nothing wrong with being a Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Swords does represent, I only want to talk about the truth. I want it up front. I don't want to even say, hey, how you doing? As soon as I see you, I need this, and this, like a checklist, because I've been hurt. I also probably been divorced before, and I'm very stubborn when it comes to opening up about my feelings and emotions. Thank you, angels, okay? So this is why you need to be a representation as a Page of Cups. You can always get to the Queen of Swords later, okay, on down the line. But coming off as an expression or perception of how somebody see you, it needs to be more like page energy. Very free and clear and fluidity with your feelings and emotions. A smile on your face. We don't have to talk about nothing serious. You know, let's just entertain each other. And or the situation also can be at a job, right? I'm open to learning a new skill. Um, Getting back to my old hobby that I stopped as a magician because I was a creator. I was creating a website, a product. I was doing hair. I was happy. Whatever you were doing as a magician, it's asking you to get back to it and be more fluid with it, okay? Nine of Wands in reverse. I can't believe all this time my battery is at like 10%. And I had my phone charged up all day today. Nine of Wands in reverse. Yes, you was hurt. You was wounded. But now you're coming out of that. You're still standing as a warrior. You still got fight left in you. Why? Because you're the magician. You know what is due for you and coming to you as from above. But you, as a human experience, got to know how to work with that energy, know how to get up, use it, utilize it, manipulate it, do what you need to do. Yeah, Mercury, your phone charging. I know. I had my phone charging all day. And I could have been got up and do the reading, but I'm not lazy. You know, when doing readings, it drains a lot of energy out of you because I'm tapping into, I'm allowing all of this to utilize my strength right now as a magician. So sometimes even after work, I don't feel like doing a reading because I gave all my physical strength to an employer, and now I'm using a lot of my psychic ability here, intuition, and it's very draining, and it does make you tired. So 9 of Wands in reverse. Um, you're realizing, okay, I was hurt, wounded, but you know what? It's time for me to come up out of this. I've been in that long enough. Um, I'm ready to move on with my journey. I've learned my lessons. Um, I took wisdom from past situations and experience. I'm going to put them up under my belt, but I must keep going and I must move forward. Okay. And you know also when to back up and out of situations before you do get hurt and wounded. But a lot of people still don't like to press forward. They still would not like to even put their foot in the door or put themselves in jeopardy, you know what I mean, to even allow that situation to start. So now we have the Tower in reverse. So far we got Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, Aries, and Scorpio here. Um, and Leo energy. Hey, Stagner, how you doing? The Tower in reverse is your already past spiritual awakening. Okay, it could have happened in, years ago, I really feel. Nothing recently. Yes. You okay? Yeah, it's kind of like this type of energy right now, Stagner. Like, yeah, I'm okay. Sitting here with the arms folded, like, you know, it is what it is. I'm managing, right? Now, by this card landing in concerned energy, it's kind of like you're coming across. Now that you are knowing of your spiritual awakening, some of you also could have got a aha moment or a light bulb went off by going through or about to go through some type of separation and or breakup or some type of disagreement for some of you. Um, should I sit here and wallow, or should I get up and be the magician and take this learning experience, put it up under my belt like I said, and go forward with still meeting new people, getting up and out, okay? Because of this person just sitting here up under this tree. Um, you know, because just sitting up under the tree, she seems like she's not gonna go anywhere no time soon. Okay. This is why I thank you, angels. The cup is being handed like, hey, this is a new opportunity here, and the cup is right there. You see that? So this is a new opportunity. I understand that you went through some things, right? Three past situations or three experiences, or something went on 3 years ago, 3 months ago, 3 weeks ago, that you know didn't really sit well with you or whatever. But you can't just sit here up under the tree, okay, trying to decide on if you should go back to them to try and work it out, or should you continue on your journey. But the cup is being handed to you for a reason. And this is what the divine, as the tower moment in upright and or reverse, is still trying to show to you. That yes, every now and then in life it is going to be a 4 or 5 of cups, but you don't give up. You don't just stop your life, right? You just don't Also, in a sense, abandoning yourself by not continuing on as the magician, because you are the creator. So, as being the creator, you still have some parts in some things that does happen. Far as if it's a love relationship that went bad, you were being given the red flags. You just chose not to see it. Because as being a warrior, you still want to fight for this person, you want to fight for the relationship, you still wanted to keep the communication of the doors open, you still wanted to uh, get the truth out of the person, all type of things. um, and so however the ending turned out, especially only when it comes to love relationships, no matter how long ago it was, you still took part in that, because it's always going to show us a way to get out of something. But a lot of people choose to ignore it. Okay? The same way that she or he is ignoring the cup, which is a new opportunity. Let me speed this up because my battery is low and I'm so sorry for that. I only want one more and do a couple of clarifications real quick, because I didn't know if I wanted to do, okay, good. 9 to the 10. You're going to take action. So first, you're going to be using the cup, which is working with your feelings and emotions. Learning to be open to a new situation, whether it's a new job, career, them teaching you a new skill, getting back to your old hobbies, pulling back out the drawing board to getting back something that you stopped doing that could have made you some money, getting back into that. Um, because it came back to you as an idea, as the magician with the tower here. Okay. And after the cups, you're going to use the wand, which is action. You get me? So wands are actions, right? So 9 to the 10 here, you will be using the ace of wands after the cup off of the table, which is participating and actually taking action and doing something about it. That's what a magician is. A magician does not just sit up under the tree and do nothing. Okay? So this is your turn coming up to be back action oriented, because this situation, like I said, whether it's financial hump, long stretch, whatever the case may be, a bad relationship, live-in situation and or marriage, separation and or divorce, dating somebody new, but you weren't really opening up, that person wasn't really opening up, even if this was an ex, you also blocking that energy, um, because you know within yourself spiritually, as a spiritual evolution revelation here, thank you angels, as the tower in reverse, you know not to kind of do that. Okay, you want new experiences, page. So 10 of wands, yes, it's in the upright, which is good, which means that experience, that phase is over. Bottom of the deck is, yes, ooh, thank you, 10 of swords in the upright. You know not to betray yourself anymore. You know also, by learning those past lessons, not to let anybody else betray you. You also know that it's a new day, a new time in your life that is coming up. You feel it as the tower here. You're just, yes, thank you, angels. Patience required. The cycle just have to come to you now, but it needs help. It needs help because it's your life. It's your journey. It's just not going to fall to you from the sky or up out the ground, okay? When the opportunity opens and comes towards you or for you, you need to work with it, okay? You need to work with it. And it will require some emotion, some type of heartfelt expression, also some type of action is going to be required. Now, that's going to be different for everybody, but it will require some emotion and effort. It can just be reciprocation. Now, y'all card flew way over here, which is the next 2 weeks to 2 years. Like I said, K2 Rahu is going to be 18 months. That's darn near the next 2 years almost. But some of you, the next 2 weeks. Okay, let's get one more for the other side. I don't know. Let me see how much battery I got. 9%. That sucks. Okay, this is in concern energy, sudden wealth. 777. So you got the number 11 here, which is doors of opportunity. Now, I'm not saying every door of opportunity that's about to open up for you is going to be great. It's not. You're going to have to still use discernment because we're in this 3D of reality. Everything is not going to be good. But as the magician, you must sort through experiences and situations and know what effort and expression and emotions to put toward as an effort, okay, to do something. But a transformation within the next 2 weeks of somebody, some type of issue or idea, is going to require you to put or do some type of effort. Can be imagination, creativity, like I said, getting back into a hobby, closing out a cycle for some of you that are in relationships or friendships, living with somebody and or separation and or divorce. Because if you don't, you will take on this burden again. Okay? You will take on this burden again. Now, this is the same card for if you remember that Cardi B got when I did her reading how many years ago, and I said right then and there, I said she needs divorce offset, and if she don't, she's gonna get whatever coming to her and take on all of his karma and issues, financial, emotional, and everything else, if she didn't divorce him back then. And that's when she was going through all of that court stuff, allegedly, okay, with the fight with that girl. So everything that I said back then, she's saying it now, all on Instagram, telling all her feelings and emotions, is everything that I already said, what, 4 years ago? Three and a half, 4 years ago, something like that, in her reading. Because she got this card right here, which is 2 weeks, 2 years. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm talking about her. Because I don't really keep up with celebrities like that. But we got the house card also. Some of you, that's why I was talking about moving in the beginning. Some of you will be moving within the next 6 months. Okay? Now, it can be a decisive action about moving in together. It could be a family member that needs to come back and move with you, or you need to move in with them. Some type of talk or decision. But it will be on your path for some of you to be creating a new step of moving into a home. That can be something that you're wanting to create as the next part of your journey. Patience is going to be required, but you will get it. You will obtain it. Same thing with love and relationship. The house also is a representation, can be a fourth house of Cancer, which is home, stability, feeling and being stable, some type of relationship in or physical place, right? Can also be buying or obtaining some type of property. For some of you, it can be 2 weeks to 2 years where you're getting some type of settlement back from a property, maybe an apartment complex or something like that, that you have sued, or some type of settlement. Fourth house of Cancer also, again, it's about real estate. It's also about support. So your level or type of support is going to change, whether it's collaboration with the person or partner that's coming in. You're going to be working together, or it's going to be their support financially that will keep you stable in a new home or an apartment or starting of a love and relationship. It also can be travel. Okay, some of you, the next 2 weeks, 2 years, may begin to travel more than you usually do. um Especially with this tower card in reverse, some of you will get up and out of the house more. Okay, your journey is changing here when it comes to your support, travel, love, relationships, creative idea, imagination, and also financial. For House of Cancer also can be about transportation. So some of you may be deciding to get a car. You also could be applying for some type of loan or get approved. You may get denied by somebody, but you will get approved by somebody else. Okay. And a lot of this can come in suddenly if you feel like that's really a word, but it's not really suddenly. It's already been in the works. I just feel with the Magician up here, the first card is always the strongest. It's kind of like you have to keep creating on your own life. You can't create a little bit, then just stop and expect things just to keep going in your favor. You know, we always have to keep doing our effort, our part. Okay? Um, yeah. Don't ask me why my deck upside down. Because we do pray. Let me turn this around. Okay, battery. I don't plan on moving. Well, like I say, you never know. If you hit the jackpot or something, you say you're not gonna move, but it is some people here as a collective reading that may be moving. It's 6 months. It may not be on their creation, but it can be for some people. Their land is bought, okay, or sold, or the government buys it. You know, some people can be forced out of their home or an apartment. It's all different things for different people. It may not necessarily be on your behalf, but it also can be maybe a family member passes away. It could be anything, okay? It could be anything. So perspective, the Milky Way, one of the most complicated galaxies, okay, which I believe is infinity, right? But it's about changing your perspective. If you have a perspective like you know, for some people, they want to continue to be where they at. They don't want to travel. They don't want love. They don't want anything to change. They like the way that they're on their journey in their life. They don't want to meet new people, have new experiences, whatever the case may be. Then their luck or whatever gonna be for them. But for the people who are willing to be more open with a change of perspective and perception, you know, I always say that here. Great things can begin to show up on your path. So it's all about a change in perspective right now, about the future. Now we always say let's stay in the present moment because that is what matters most. Instead of having a mindset so concentrated on the future but ignoring the present moment, as a magician, you have to create and be a creator in the present moment. A magician is not more about the future. So it's about what's on your table right now that you can use, utilize, put to use, do with, create with, work with, okay, right now in the here and now. This is why this card pathway is 2 weeks to 2 years. 2 years is going to be the outlook, the outcome, the future, yes. But the here and now is now in the next couple of weeks, which will lead into the new year. Like I said in the beginning, okay? It's going to work out for you, right? But patience is required. It's not going to happen overnight. But something here is in the works. and it's about to change. I'm trying to put out your last card before my battery go. I didn't even know that my battery was... Bottom of the deck is stop waiting. What you're waiting for, what you're waiting on. Get up and do it as a magician. It's not worth waiting for whatever you were waiting on. Okay, and you see what I say. She's looking at a plane. She's looking at a plane. Look at that. She's looking at a train. So like I said, something that's coming towards you, or you may also be going toward it. The next card is more than a year. Again, back to the pathway card, which is 2 weeks or 2 years. So more than a year is still going to be the 18 months of K2 and Rahu. And then we have the month of July. July is 6, is 7, and the house card is 6. Okay. Then we got another transportation card in reverse, which is change in reverse. So unless you work with this energy right here and now, whatever the change need to be, or you work on or do within the next 2 weeks, you're going to know what it is. It can be communication, okay, that you needed, that you've been waiting on. But don't wait on communication. Do research. Find it out. Do what you need to do, okay? So when you get that incoming email, conversation, or whatever, phone call, you can use that energy too with what already you researched and done, and collaborate and put it together, okay? I don't know who this reading is for. You're going to know what it is. Even if it's love and relationship, somebody still can be coming towards you because you decided to stop waiting on it. Okay? All right. Thank y'all so much, and I'll see you next time.